this is Francesca Evans from LymeOnline, bringing you the latest news, sport, weather and what's on this weekend in the Lyme Regis area. Have we finally put the coronavirus pandemic behind us? The last of COVID-19 restrictions, including the legal obligation to self-isolate after testing positive, was scrapped in England yesterday as the government moves towards a plan of living with the virus. While the move has been welcomed by some who are keen to get back to normal life, others have expressed concerns that it is too soon. Public Health Dorset has asked residents to continue to self-isolate if they test positive to avoid spreading the virus further across the county. Director Sam Crowe said that there were still risks, particularly for those who are more vulnerable to the virus, and residents should remain cautious for a while longer. COVID cases continue to drop across the county, with the latest figures showing there were 1,933 confirmed cases in the Dorset Council area in the 7-day period up until February 19th, a decrease of 725 on the previous week. This means the case rate per 100,000 people was just over 500. In the Lyme Regis, Charmouth and Marshwood Vale area, there were 31 confirmed cases, a drop of 6 on the previous week, with a case rate of 427 per 100,000. You can let us know what you think of the decision to scrap coronavirus restrictions by emailing the address shown on screen now. Funds raised at the annual Lyme Lunch, held on New Year's Day, have now topped £5,000. The event was organised by the Rotary Club of Lyme Regis and saw hundreds in fancy dress dash into the sea for a quick New Year's dip. The total funds raised for this year's chosen charities, Macmillan Cancer Support and Weldmar Hospice Care, were recently boosted by Lyme Regis brothers Joshua and Jacob Denning, who collected more than £500 in sponsorship funds. The brothers are keen fundraisers and have helped raise thousands for local charities over the years. They always take part in the Lyme Lunch, this year celebrating Joshua's 18th birthday at the event. As well as supporting Macmillan and Weldmar Hospice Care, the Rotary Club has also donated £250 from the funds to Lyme Regis Lifeboat Crew as a thank you for overseeing the safety of swimmers at the event. The Rotary Club is now looking forward to its next major fundraiser, which will be the return of the spectacular Candles on the Cob in August, when more than 5,000 candles will be used to light up the town's historic harbour. Lyme Regis Town Council's recent infighting has been condemned in the strongest possible terms, with several members of the public calling for the authority to be abolished. The comments were made in Dorset Council's Community Governance Review, a legal process whereby the council will consult with those living in the area on the most suitable ways of representing the public. It can consider things like creating, merging, altering or abolishing parishes and electoral arrangements such as the number of members on a council. After months of infighting and accusations of bullying, discrimination and lying in the council chamber in recent months, Lyme Regis residents have taken the opportunity to condemn the Town Council's recent behaviour in the review. One respondent described the council as a laughingstock and said councillors did not have the town's best interests at heart, while others complained about the claims of bullying, and several went as far as to say that the Town Council should be abolished and Lyme Regis run from Dorset Council. Emergency services were kept busy last weekend as Storm Eunice swept across the UK. While Lyme Regis may have avoided the worst of the storm, it still saw several trees brought down, in one case damaging a car in Homebush car park, and particularly rough seas battered the historic Cobb Harbour at high tide. Emergency services, particularly local fire crews, were called out on several occasions to make safe storm damage. In one incident, Church Street was temporarily closed as Lyme Regis fire crew and a specialist platform ladder vehicle from Yeovil were called in after high winds dislodged a number of roof tiles from the property next to the Toad Hall Cottages office and ripped up a large section of underfelt which was considered to be a danger. After this week's erratic weather, which saw some sleet and hail showers yesterday, the forecast is looking much improved for the weekend. Sunshine and a moderate breeze is expected today and throughout Saturday, with more cloud cover forecast on Sunday, but little chance of rain. Temperatures are expected to remain at about 10 degrees throughout the weekend. As expected, the weather also wiped out most of last weekend's football programme. In fact, the only match to avoid the tail end of Storm Eunice was the Perry Street League Division 2 top-of-the-table clash between Charmouth and Drimpton. Although Charmouth were leading 2-1 at half-time, Drimpton had the best of the second half and the Robins were beaten 5-3. Drimpton now have a 5-point lead over Charmouth at the top of the table, but the Robins have a game in hand. The two sides meet again tomorrow at Drimpton, where Charmouth will be going all out to bridge that gap and maintain their promotion ambitions. Last Saturday, Lyme Regis' first team should have been travelling over the Devon border for a crucial Devon and Exeter Premier clash with Colleton, but the game was called off on Friday. Tomorrow, the Seasiders are at home to 9th placed Oakhampton Reserves, where 3 points are essential for Lyme to press for a top 5 place. Lyme Reserves travel to University of Exeter's 5th 11, who sit 2 places below them in Division 3. Uplyme's first team travel to Falcons FC in Exeter in Division 6, where they will be going all out to sustain their bid for promotion in their first season in the Devon and Exeter League. Tribute act Fleetwood Mac will be taking to the stage at the Marine Theatre tonight, followed by Blazing Fiddles, one of the world's most prolific fiddle groups, on Saturday evening. There will also be live music at the Nag's Head from 9 p.m. on Saturday night. On Sunday, Turn Lime Green will be hosting a tree pruning workshop, meeting at the lower entrance to Slopes Farm off Hay Lane at 10 a.m. There will then be more live music to finish the weekend, with the regular Sunday sessions being held in the Marine Theatre Bar from 2:30 p.m. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can always visit our website or follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest local news 24/7. But in the meantime, have a great weekend.